First thing I'm going to do is go to Zillow, Birmingham, Alabama. I always start with houses that are below $150,000. The reason why is that most of these houses that are going to cash flow, well, that we'll be able to sell as turnkey rental properties, cash flow or burst strategy, whatever the case may be, they're mostly going to be below $150,000. Once you're above $150,000, it gets much harder for you to cash flow on these properties. I'm going to just look at 3-bedroom, 1 bath. Okay, let's do multifamily as well. All right. So that's pretty much my searches. That brings us 502 results. If you watch some of my other videos, you've probably seen that this number is sometimes in other cities like 3,000. So this is a very, very low number, but that's okay. You can still buy houses in Birmingham, Alabama, and you can still cash flow. And it's a great market actually for Section 8. Now, how do you go and find out how much the properties will rent out on Section 8? So we're going to go to huduser.gov. We're going to scroll down here, fair market rents. We're going to go to Alabama, and then we have to figure out which county it is. Jefferson County. So we're going to go here to Jefferson County. All right, Jefferson County, next screen. All right, so these are all the different zip codes that you have, and then how much Section 8 will pay max for a 1-bed, 2-bed, 3-bed, 4-bed. You can see here the huge difference between the 1-bed to 2-bed to 3-bed. We're mostly going to be looking at 3 beds, which gets us like 1,400, 1,900. So we're getting pretty good rents. Pretty much the baseline right here is around 1,420. So the way that you can look at it is you can go to here, and then you can type in 1,450 times 80%. All right, so the average rent you're probably going to get is around $1,200, which means most of these properties, when we buy them, we want to make sure we're buying them and all in $110,000, $120,000. The reason why is just the 1% rule. So like if our average rent is going to be around $1,160, that should be around 1% of the purchase price, okay, or the total all-in cash. So if you take 1,160 and times it by 100, that's kind of like the price we want to be in all in for the property to cash flow really well. One of the benefits of investing in Birmingham, Alabama, you can do this, states with lowest property taxes. Alabama is generally one of the most affordable in the entire country. It has probably one of the lowest property taxes that I've ever seen. Like property taxes on like for $400, $500, $600 a year, where in other cities that would be $2,000 a year. So extremely low property taxes. So we might be in a little bit of an advantage here.